you know, don't care how small you are, how insignificant, you have a part to play in life.
Some of the conditions of home is just deplorable. You can't fix some. You can't fix some of the houses. So that's a huge problem. And see, the thing about it is it's unsafe for the children. And that's what we got to look at. I think that's what a community is. Just sharing each other's problems. Home is where the heart is. Home is a place where you could just relax and be comfortable. In the summertime, you have to deal with the peak heat and them not having the cooling mechanism in the house. The children. I see children, babies, infants. That's one of the houses without electricity and without plumbing.
Hi, my name is Susan Jones, and I'm 61 years old, and this is my story. I've lived in this house since 1973, raised my family, three children, 10 foster children off and on, and just my mother and anybody else who wanted to come. I came here when I was 26 years old after my divorce, and I had 2 small children. And I had my mother, and I had 2 brothers, because, you know, at that time families sort of stayed together. So my mother would babysit my children, and I would work 2 jobs so that she didn't have to work. And so, you know, and so she was the mother and I was the man. The challenge since I lost my vision was, at first I didn't want to accept it, and very angry, you know, because you go through this anger state and everything else. But I went to the Association of the Blind, and at that time they had a ball team, and I played what they call beat ball. And then I started, you know, being active in the blind community. And recently I had an amputation about a year ago. And so I have learned that a disability doesn't say who you are. It's who you want to be. If you want to let your disability tell people that that's who I am, then you'll be with that disability. I refuse to be in a wheelchair.
She's the Queen of Carolina, Queen of Carolina, and her grace is the place where the mountains meet the sun. Might be Cherokee or Gullah, but it don't matter what your color, 'cause your heart is home to the Carolina Queen. She's the Queen of Carolina, Queen of Carolina, and her grace is the place where the ocean kissed the coast.